and we start off with some big breaking updates coming in, and where we're learning, viewers, PM Modi has held a cabinet committee meeting on security. That is right, viewers, big update on Republic TV. PM Modi chaired a crucial cabinet committee on security meeting on Thursday, focusing on the ongoing hostilities in West Asia. The meeting addressed the potential impact of the conflict on trade and petroleum product supplies. India has expressed serious concerns over the escalation, urging the international community to resolve issues through a dialogue and diplomacy to prevent a wider regional conflict. That is right, and some leads coming in. Impact on trade and supply of petroleum has been discussed in that big cabinet meeting, viewers. We'll be trying to connect to our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, who will help us understand what that agenda of the meeting is, apart from what we know so far. That is, the meeting is on the emerging hostilities in the Middle East. But we're also coming to know that some leads are coming in that there could be a discussion in that meeting on supply of petroleum and trade of petroleum. So these are top updates coming in as we see the Middle East conflict get bigger and bigger. We are seeing that PM Modi is chairing a very important meeting as we speak right now. And this is coming in as many countries already have expressed worry about the escalating tensions in the Middle East region. The UN also calling for a ceasefire. Back here in India, PM Modi is chairing a key meeting with top officials, and this is on the emerging hostilities in that region. So those are the top updates coming in on Republic TV, viewers, and what we're learning right now, PM Modi has shared a crucial cabinet meeting. He's chairing this meeting right now, security meeting, focusing on the ongoing hostilities in West Asia. The meeting addressed the potential impact of the conflict on trade and petroleum product supplies. I'm going to go straight across to my colleague joining us, Abhishek Kapoor, a senior executive editor. Abhishek is getting us top updates. Abhishek, it looks like that there's a lot of talk on petroleum, trade of petroleum, impact on petroleum. This is a big lead that we're getting from that crucial meeting which is being chaired by PM Modi.
Well, this was before the cabinet meet yesterday, Shivangi, and Cabinet Committee on Security essentially takes a review of India's both internal and external, essentially external security environment. And in that context, in that backdrop, the meeting was about, having a look at what is going to happen to India's supply chains, particularly so far as India's energy security, energy supplies are concerned, because of the ongoing hostilities in West Asia and the possibility that the conflagration might become wider. All reports suggest that Israel, like in the case of Gaza Strip, so in the case of southern Lebanon, has launched this ground offensive for the long haul to decisively decimate the military infrastructure of Hezbollah. After having eliminated almost their entire leadership, now they're focusing on their physical infrastructure. And if this continues and if Iran responds even further, and there is likely that escalation is building up, there has already been disruption of our supply chains through the Mediterranean and through the sea lanes that pass through the Gulf. And now with increasing possibility that the conflagration might become wider and that this might be for the long haul, what kind of impact this is going to have on not just generally the supply chains, but specifically India's energy security. That was discussed in the Cabinet Committee on Security, with a briefing happening, of course, from the National Security Advisor, apart from the CCS, which consists of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, the Defense Minister, and the External Affairs Minister, and the Finance Minister. So I think with the possibility that there might be a spike in crude prices if there is an attack on the Iranian fuel sources and Israel escalates it further, then we are going to see a major disruption in oil supplies because Iran happens to be the third largest producer of oil. And we have been purchasing oil from Iran also, though, of course, there has been a great shift away from Iran to Russia, for example, and that sort of is going to cushion us for a while. But as I said, if it's going to be for the long haul, then the disruptions can cause little long-term spike in fuel prices, and that needs to be taken into account because we import almost 80% of our fuel needs, 70 to 80% of our fuel needs, and by way of oil and gas. And if these supply chains get disrupted, and we are going to see a long-term spike in energy prices, that needs to be taken into account insofar as our growth trajectory, our development trajectory, and the GDP, etc. All parameters really get affected, and production gets affected. So that's the reason why, at the topmost level, a review has been done of the evolving situation in West Asia, keeping India's concerns in mind.
All right, thank you, Abhishek, for getting in those details. Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, telling us about the inside details of that